Hello my lovely friends, my name is Rue, how do you do? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a little bit of a different sort of video. I thought it would be fun to do a parallel play video. So if you don't know what parallel play is, it's something that autistic people like to do, myself included. And it's basically where you're just like in a room with another person and you're both kind of just working on things. Like you're hanging out, but you're hanging out separately. So I thought it would be fun if I worked on something today and like you guys could put on this video if you want to hang out with me and work on your own thing. I don't know. I thought it was a fun idea. And if you want, like I can make it a series where I just like work on random projects, and you guys can like put me in the background and we can like work together, you know, do a little parallel play. So what I'm going to be doing today is working on my knitting. This is my scarf I'm trying to make, and just FYI, I am a beginner knitter. I am not a pro, so if you see me mess up, don't judge me. But I thought I would just hang out with you guys and work on my knitting and, you know, maybe chat a little while we work on something. So that's what we're doing today. And I am trying to be cozy on my bed. I am wearing my PJ bottoms. That is normally what I wear when I film. You just don't see my bottom half, so it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna start. You guys start on whatever it is that you want to work on today. I'm kind of nervous, I feel like. I'm like knitting in front of other people. It's a little nerve-wracking. Don't judge me, okay? Like I said, still a beginner. Still learning. But that's how we get better at things. We do them. We just do it. This is my first knitting project. I tried to learn crochet for a long time. And for some reason, I just could never get it. And I'd like to come back to it at some point and learn. But I knew I had learned to knit as a child. So I was like, well, it shouldn't be that hard. Because I did it when I was a kid. So I bought some knitting needles and some yarn and watched some YouTube videos. And here we are. So I decided that a scarf would be the first easy project I could complete. So that is what I am working on. And the beginning of my scarf, you can tell I was still figuring things out because there's definitely some spots where I made mistakes. But you know what? I think it gives a character. So it's fine. What are you guys working on today? This is, if you're looking for a satisfying, repetitive hobby, this is it. Like, this is so satisfying, and I thought it was fairly easy to learn. Like, I'm obviously, like, doing something that's very easy, like a scarf. So it could get more complex, obviously. But, like, the basic skills are, you know, not that bad, I think. So. But the next thing I would love to try and make is a sweater, which I realize is very ambitious. But, like, how cool would that be to make your own sweater? Like, make your own clothes. That would be amazing. Do you hear the birds? They're very chatty this morning. Very chatty. I hope I'm in focus right now, because I can't really see. That's okay. It's okay. The other thing I'm learning how to do lately, I'm like, this is my grandma era. I'm learning all the grandma skills. I'm learning to bake bread, which I realize I'm a little behind the times. You know, everyone learned to bake bread in 2020. I did not though, so I've been learning how to bake bread lately, and I'm not very good at it yet. But, you know, I'm gonna keep trying and I'm gonna figure it out. I'm determined. But the thing that is a little different that I'm doing is I'm going to be making my own flour, which is something that I never even considered that you could do, but like, of course you can. Like, it has to be made somehow. But for my birthday, my fiance got me a flour mill because I have been wanting to get into making bread with homemade flour, which I'm very excited about. So it literally just came in the mail yesterday. And so hopefully I can bake a loaf of bread this week. It probably won't be perfect. I'll probably mess it up again. Because it's also apparently a bit different from baking with store-bought flour because, well, it's just different. And so it's a bit of a learning curve. I'm gonna move this over here. There's my ball of yarn. So yeah, it's a bit different to bake with because it's just different from store-bought. But homemade flour has like a lot of health benefits, and it has a lot more like vitamins and, you know, all the good stuff that you want, because like in order to make flour like shelf stable, they have to you know, do a lot of processing, and it takes out a lot of the good stuff. So that's why I wanted to do homemade flour, because apparently it's just like really good for you. And it tastes better too, so they say. I was eating this loaf of bread that my mom made from her homemade flour, and it was so good. Like, I haven't been able to make a decent loaf of bread yet, but I'm gonna keep trying. And hopefully I will be able to get the same result eventually. Because I would love to because I eat a loaf of bread, like, I mean, I eat bread every day. I eat toast every morning. So it would be really, really cool if I didn't have to buy bread at the store anymore, and I could make this homemade flour, homemade bread, and it would be a lot more healthy for me. I don't know. That sounds amazing to me. So that's the other thing I am trying to learn. I've been really enjoying like learning these sort of I don't know what to call it, like skills that people don't normally have anymore, because, like, you know, it's easier to just buy them. but like I want to be able to like knit it myself a sweater or bake bread or you know, whatever. Like that's really cool to me, to be able to just make stuff myself. Like I just want to learn all the things. I want to learn how to make all the things, you know. So along with knitting, I have taken up bread baking, and hopefully I can get better at it, because some of the loaves I've tried to make have been pretty awful. But that's how we learn. You just keep doing it. You just keep doing it. Oh, oh, oh. Hold on, hold on. See, I messed one up. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I'm gonna fix it. Hopefully. Did I drop a loop? Oh god. What did I do, you guys? Oh god. I hope I didn't screw that up. That's what I get for talking while I'm trying to work. Hold on, hold on. It's fine, you guys. Don't worry. Hopefully it's fine. It looks okay, I think. Fingers crossed. I'll be really sad if it's messed up. Would love to know what you guys are working on today. What are your hobbies? Do you like to draw? Do you like to paint? Like, do you crochet? Would love to know. You could even like work on, I don't know, like school projects or whatever. I really love parallel play. Like, I love being with someone who you can just hang out with and do your own thing, and there's like no pressure to talk or, you know, socialize. Like socializing or like communicating verbally like isn't the main focus. It's like you're focused on something else, and I love that. Like that's the way I prefer to be around people, but like I don't feel like it's the acceptable way to socialize, and so I just don't socialize. So I thought it would be fun if I made a video where we could just hang out and do our little hobbies, you know? And obviously I'm talking a lot, but there's no pressure for you to talk, so I hope that's alright with you guys. But really, let me know if you like this video concept, because it could be kind of fun for me to like work on my projects, and then you could just have like a playlist of videos to put on while you work on your project, and it's like we're just hanging out, we're just bids, you know. And the side perk is that I am forced to work on my projects, which is very good. I actually put a lot of work into this over the past week, which is I don't know, I think I started this a week ago, if I'm remembering correctly. So this is what I've done in a week. It's really nice to do like while you're watching a movie, or you know, something mindless in the background, because like once you get the hang of it, you kind of don't even have to think about it. So I really like it a lot. And after my scarf is done, I want to learn more complicated knitting. So that is the plan anyways. Because I just like, how cool would it be to have a sweater and be like, yeah, I made this. I made this. I'm really excited. I don't even wear scarves really, but I feel like if I made a scarf, I would definitely wear it. Because then I could be like, yeah, made this. I made this scarf. It's really quiet this morning. It's kind of nice. I'm wearing my raccoon socks also, by the way. I don't know if I can show you. Let's see. You see them? They're raccoons. Anyways, I don't normally like to wear socks, but when it's cold, it is nice, you know, to have warm feet. So I'll do it in the winter. Especially in the mornings, because I sleep with it. I like to sleep with it being quite cold, so the mornings are very cold. So before the house heats up, it's kind of nice to have some fuzzy socks. So, yep. So I know how to start a knitting piece, which is called casting on, I believe. And once I get this to a length that I like, I have to teach myself how to cast off. And I guess like weave in the ends. I don't really know. I'm just learning as I go. So we'll see how it goes. The other thing, like I could make a hat. It would be really cool to make a hat. I love hats. I love beanies. Blankets. I don't know how you make a blanket though. Do you have to have like really big needles? I don't know. I'm still learning. This is so nice actually. This is like my first video that I'm filming after my like little vacation week. So this is a very relaxing way for me to get back into filming. I did actually film a video last week, and this is going to be a spoiler for you guys because you won't see this video for, well, actually I don't know where it will be in relation to this video, but it'll come out in December. But anyways, I finally filmed a video with my fiance, which I've been wanting to do for the longest time. And I was so nervous because it's like I'm used to filming by myself. This is normal to me, but like filming with another person is so intimidating. And I was so nervous. But I think it's gonna be really good. I haven't edited it yet, but I'm excited about it, and I hope you guys like it too. I think he did so good, and he's such a chill person. I think you guys are gonna really like him. So I can't wait for you to see that video, and like I can introduce you to my favorite person. So you guys have to promise to be nice to him. I know you will be. You're lovely. But, you know. But yeah, that's a December video. So, again, I'm not sure when this video will come out. It'll be at least November, but maybe it'll be in December. I don't know. Okay. Me just like chatting to you guys while I'm doing this is making this go by so fast. Like, I've been filming over 20 minutes, and I'm just like, I could do more. Let's keep going. But yeah, I think it would be fun to have like a series of parallel play videos. So you could like put this on when you want to work on your hobby, and you could have like a friend in the background. Just we're working together and we're chatting. Well, I'm chatting. Because honestly, I like to have ASMR videos in the background when I work on stuff a lot of times anyways. So, I don't know. I thought this was a good idea. You guys all have to let me know what you think. I know it's not like a lot of like ASMR sounds, it's just me talking and sort of like vague needle sounds. So, I don't know if this will be satisfying or not, but I don't know. I thought it was a fun idea. I actually was like thinking about it last night when I was going to bed. Because I mean, I've had the idea to make a parallel play video for a while, but like I recently took up knitting and I was like, that would be perfect. Like I could just sit on my bed and knit. And it's very satisfying to me. Because I also feel like a lot of other hobbies, it would be difficult for me to talk and do. But this is, it's very like mindless, you know. I can just do it and not really think about it. So it's quite nice. I'm very excited about my little scarf. But yeah, this is an excellent repetitive hobby. If you like repetition and like hobbies where you can just like zone out, I would definitely recommend. It's pretty easy to learn, I thought. I definitely had some mess ups in the beginning, but like once I got the concept down of like what I was doing and what it looked like and stuff, it's a piece of cake. But I definitely started my scarf over a few times because I would like one of them I like completely like dropped a stitch, I guess, and there was just a hole, like a line of a hole, I don't know. So I had to restart that one. But it's very satisfying. And there's like techniques on like holding your yarn and stuff so that you don't strain your hands too much, because that is another thing I find when I use my hands a lot, they can hurt. So I try to emulate like the stance that would cause the least pain. So if you want to knit, maybe look into that. But like once you figure it out, it's just like second nature, you know. It's very fun, very fun. I hope your project is coming along as well. I'm not sure how long I should make this video. Like how long do you guys think it should be? There's a dog barking outside, but is that annoying? He's kind of far away, so maybe it's fine. I don't know. Oh no, I think there is a hole. Hopefully it's just a singular hole. It's fine, you guys. It'll be fine. I feel like the mistakes give it character, you know? It's how you know I made it. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. That's how we learn, you know? You gotta make mistakes. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. It has character. I feel like things are starting to get a little noisy outside. The crow agrees. Maybe I'll just try to get through one more row and call it quits. What do you guys think? I feel like I could make videos like this that are a little longer, as long as my environment cooperates. Because, like, this has gone by very quickly for me. Yeah. This is fun. Also, I feel like it's probably good for, like, the, like, people who don't like eye contact, like super intense eye contact, because I am just, like, looking at my hands a lot, so I don't know. I think this is a good idea. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. My mic is a little farther away, so I hope the sound quality is okay. I can, like, I just was being lazy and I didn't want to change my mic setup, but, like, I do have a boom arm that I could hook onto my desk and get the mic closer to me, so if you want to hear more of the, like, knitting sounds, I could do that next time. But yeah, no. But I hope you guys made some leeway in whatever you're working on. Let me know in the comments if you want what projects you're working on. Maybe I can acquire another hobby. I'm just, you know, a collector of hobbies. But here's my scarf so far. Making some headway. maybe the hole's not very noticeable. Oh yeah, it's right there. It's not too bad. Okay. Anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if this is a series you'd like to see, like little parallel play videos where we just work together. Because this was fun for me. I don't know if it was fun for you guys. But this is so soft, you guys. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Thanks for being here. Thanks for, like, hanging out with me today. It's been fun. I hope I was in focus. I can't really tell. My camera doesn't have autofocus, so, and it's kind of far away from me. Anyways, I love you guys. If you want to keep working on your project without me, please do. And I will see you next time, okay? Goodbye.